Welcome to Team 2471. We are an FRC robotics team located in Camas, Washington. Our team consists of high school students from Camas, Washougal, and Hawkinson school districts.
This is the Team Mean Machine Robotics Shop, where we do the majority of the work on our various mechanical projects. That includes the manufacturing of parts and the assembly of our robot. Just down the street, we have a second location called the STEMnasium. Here we take our mechanical creations and bring them to life.
Here in the STEMnasium, we have a full-size practice field, where we program and test our robots. We also have an electronics room, where we design and manufacture our own custom circuit boards. Besides basic robot functions and driver controls, our programming team works really hard on the autonomous mode of the robot. This is used in the first 15 seconds of each match, where the robot is autonomously controlled with no human input.
While building these robots each year is what we do, you may be wondering what exactly they are used for. This is where FIRST Robotics comes in.
The FIRST Robotics Competition, or FRC, is an annual event consisting of over 4,000 different robotics teams from around the world. Each year, a new game is announced, and teams must race to create a robot from scratch to compete in the game.
The game is announced each year in early January, and for the next 6 weeks, FIRST teams scramble to design, build, and program their robot for the competition season. We call this Build Season.
On the first day of build season, the whole team gets together to do a game analysis. This is when we all go through the game manual and determine our strategy for the competition.
After we know what we want our robot to look and function like, we can divide ourselves into subcategories to focus on specific mechanisms of the bot. After each mechanism has been properly prototyped, we can come together to create a full CAD model of the robot. Once the CAD model has been created, we can navigate it in its 3D space and find how parts interact and potential collisions between those parts.
Once the robot has been designed in CAD, students begin to manufacture parts. Various types of machines are used, including mills, lathes, laser cutters, and CNC machines.
What goes into manufacturing these parts?
Everything you can imagine, from milling, lathing, CNCing, everything that you see in the real world and real machine shops happens here in some way. I've learned how to manufacture, and I think that's something that's really important. From doing mills or to lathing to 3D printing, it's an amazing amount of things I've learned, and they're all applicable to what I do every day. I really enjoy seeing everyone working and focused. It's super amazing to see everyone coming in and everyone working on a project and everyone focused to try to complete a goal. It's something you don't see anywhere else.
After the robot is mechanically complete, we wire it up electrically. This involves running wires to their necessary locations and installing the robot's electrical components.
We also have in-house PCB circuit board design and manufacturing, so our bot can have any component it needs. The last step in bringing our robot to life is programming and code.
You have to be able to map out where each wire goes so that you know that you will not run into any of the parts. You have to solder the wires together. When you wire, you also have to be very detail oriented and very precise. As a new student on the team, I've learned more than I could ever have imagined. Some things include how to run many of the machines at the robot shop, and how to solder and wire, and how to program with Arduino as part of the PowerPoint project.
The events start out with qualifier matches. Those matches are randomly assigned alliances of 3 teams each. The first 15 seconds of each match is always autonomous, where the robot must act without human input. After the first 15 seconds of each match, the human drivers take over. Each match is played with 2 alliances, red versus blue, where the individual teams gain ranking points depending on the alliance's performance. Several of these qualifier matches are played, each with new randomly assigned alliances.
Throughout the qualifier matches, our scouts record data about the performance of other robots at the competition. This helps us determine which robots we want to form an alliance with for the finals due to their skill sets and fit with our own robot. After all the qualifier matches are played, Alliances are selected using the scouting data to play out the final matches, ultimately determining a winner.
While the robot's competing, there are several roles being fulfilled by students on the team. These include the drive team who operates our robot, pit crew who performs repair and maintenance, media and safety leads, scouting, and business team which presents our team's chairman's project.
When you consider a robotics team, you might just think about building and programming the robot, but an important part of our team is the business behind it. We create chairman's presentations to show not only what happens inside of the team, but also how our team affects its community. We gain funds through sponsorships, and we also host outreach events to gain new students on the team.
After joining the team, you might be intimidated and not quite know what to do. That's okay. We recommend that you just jump into something. That way, you start learning new skills while getting involved with the team. The best way to get involved is to find experienced students to shadow throughout shop. They'll introduce you to different subgroups while you're figuring out which aspects of the team you're interested in.
We have open shops at 6 p.m. each Tuesday and Thursday, along with many other subgroup meetings and activities throughout the week. In the summer, open shop time is primarily used for the team summer projects, which are a great opportunity for new students to join and learn how the team works. Along with that, in the fall, we participate in an off-season local competition called Bunny Bots. Bunny Bots is a smaller, local version of the FIRST Robotics competition for first teams to compete in, which gives our team an opportunity to introduce new students to a small-scale build season. We look forward to seeing you around at the shop.